and welcome to Sweden on Empire Total War. Apologies, for some reason there's been a bit of a technical issue on episode 11. It cut out when I accidentally clicked off the screen, which is the first time it's done that and stopped the recording, as far as I'm aware. So I do apologise. I don't know what turn it was on, so I've been continuing and I've just started recording again on the same day. So what we've been doing is we've got a bit of a relative peace at the minute. Oh, disclaimer. Please make sure that you switch your settings down to 720 in the bottom right using the settings wheel. All of these videos are on Empire are recorded on HD, so you can tune up the resolution. Otherwise, you probably won't be able to read that this says Stockholm in Sweden. And you won't be able to read any of the names, and the general quality of it won't be good enough to watch. So please make sure you do that. What we've been doing is we are no longer at war with anybody. Peace in our time, as Neville Chamberlain famously declared in 1938 before going to war in 1939. What we've been doing is we've been repairing the navy. We've been building trading vessels everywhere. And we've been trying to get our economy up to being a bit of a beast. That's the plan. You can see we've got some here. We've got a force that's going to America. That force is on its way to attack the pirate stronghold and give us another foothold in America. We very much hate the Indians at this point in time, and we have not forgotten what we've been put through. To sign a peace treaty with the Indians, let's just go to India, we had to give them Ceylon, which I believe is Sri Lanka. Please do let me know if I'm wrong with that. But we have been slowly building up this territory, which is much more valuable. This one gives us 1,000. So the whole trading thing, just from this, gives us 1,200. And we're upgrading that port. And we're going to upgrade this port as well. So this is becoming quite the economic haven for us. We are also back producing ships, which is nice. And we need how many ships to complete this? Whoa. Oh, we don't need a second. We've got 4 seconds, so we can actually downgrade that and have a third. Save a bit of cash. We've had to destroy a couple of universities, so we've only got 1 tech centre now in Uppsala. Now that is the key thing. Once that has been researched, we can turn both of these into the dry docks, which allows us to produce first-rate ships of the line, and that will be the main navy that will then keep back here to protect our territories, whilst these ones go off to irritate the world. Oh, hello. There's no way of us getting there, but Turkey's turned rebel, and Genoa or Genoa, depending on how you pronounce it, have taken Tunis. Go Genoa. So we have an army in Muscovy, or Moscow as you would call it. That's protecting our Russian holdings. All the way to the east we have Belarus. We have an army down in Denmark. If we take it out of Denmark, Denmark still doesn't like us. Well, it's a bit better. It won't rebel anymore. But that's why we had a university here, and then it still rebelled, and then we had a iron smith's workshop, still rebelled. So we've had to turn it into a Protestant missionary to keep the populace happy. We now make 9,500 a go. So hopefully, with the production of trading vessels, we're going to be able to branch out. Now, you've not got one. I've got to remember to do that. Right, onwards and upwards. Because I don't know really what happened in the last one was very much sign a peace treaty and then rebuild my nation. So I'm going to probably release these two on back-to-back days because not a lot happened in the last one. But I do hope that you'll forgive me. Again, it cut out, interestingly, I looked at the last minute, it cut out just as I was complaining about what I should have done. I have been at war with Russia, now that's interesting. Because now we're at war with Spain. So hang on a tick-tocking minute. Spain get 3,000 here. So now you're on a blockade. Right. Now it's up to 11,000. Let's have a look at if there's any Spanish forces knocking about. That's very interesting. So instead of taking the pirates out, what are you going to do? Why don't we take Cuba? Ho, 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 ho. I think that's a much better plan. And then we can take the pirates as well. But look at how much they have. They have all of this. This is rich. This is really rich land. So that's a good war for us. Genoa, France. So we're going to continue to just build these up. What we want is a constant stream of trading vessels going to different parts of the world. And we would also like, I've got to remember to build a third here, a third-rate ship of the line. Some more stuff is built. And then we're going to look at improving some stuff. Is there anything over here? Nope. We could build you. I'm tempted to build another army here. We've got one in Denmark. That's keeping Denmark happy. Actually, aren't we meant to be retraining you? There you go. We would like Norway to be happy. What, 2 turns before the steam dry dock is ready. I think there's an actual trigger that in about this year they have to go to war together. I think there's something to do with the succession of the Austrian or the Spanish king, and they're intermarried. So one thinks it has a claim on the other. I think it's got something to do with Charles V from memory. Charles V was sort of heir to half the thrones in Catholic Europe. And that's why they go to war. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. But we have 2 stacks sorting out the pesky Indians. We can keep going to you as well. Look at that. So Spain has been crippled That's good news. Oh, hello. What's your public order like? Quite good. You got a coaching in. So let's give you an iron workshop just for monetary purposes. Got some trading vessels that are built in the sea. We need them every go. And we don't really care where you go, to be fair. We haven't had a lot go to Madagascar recently, so let's sort that out. Off you go. And then what else can we do to improve things? We're instantly down to 6,000 now. What's built? Is there a ship that's built? 18,000. What's their most valuable one? 2,000. So if we were to blockade down here, they'd only get... No. We blockade here? No. What about this one? They're not earning an awful lot of money off trade. What I want to do is go and take their colonies from them. So let's go and have a look at where we are. Hello. Do you only have one dock? So you two, Madagascar. You can then come round here. It's all going rather well at the minute. We just need to make short work of the Spanish colonies. Hopefully, they don't have a lot going for them. We need to complete that fleet as well. We need a third fleet. We've got one fleet specifically for the trading posts. It's currently blockading a trade route of the Spanish going through the Ivory Coast. It's in the Ivory Coast because it's exactly the same amount of time to get to Madagascar, where the spices are traded, and to the sugar-rich regions of the coast of Brazil. So that is important. And now oh, what? 7,000. Okay, we'll wait a turn. That means we're going to stop building trading ships for now. I don't think we sent many to Brazil. Fleet arrives. Hello. And our new tactic is we don't want all of our ships on the same trading. What are you? You're a brig. Because we're fearful of them attacking one. It will take us a turn to get from the the Ivory Coast with our brave boys under Asmund Thurn. So maybe we don't build anything this go, maybe that's wise. And then we start thinking about, you attacked my friend. I'm just going to rampage our way through the countryside of Cuba. I'm going to take that out as well, friend. What is that? So you're not going to stop us. Why can't... I'll destroy that. And then we're going to put you under blockade here. We're going to take Havana. So there's going to be a battle this episode. It's been a bit peaceful recently. We've just waited for the opportune moment to present itself. What I want is I want Havana. I want the Dominican Republic, which is this one down here. Santo Domingo Hispaniola. And then I'm going to hopefully take Central America away from them. With that one army as quick as possible and just move it. Blitzkrieg, baby. What do you have inside? You have the opportunity. We're going to siege you for a turn. Or maybe we'll attack them this turn. Look at that. That's an absolute monopoly over here. We've got all 5. That's 1002, 1006, 2002, 2008, 3400. You can see where our monies are coming from now. Oh, look at all that. And we're down to 2000. What on earth is happening? Why? If we take you off you, what are we making? 1000. So why are we making bugger all? Disappointing. Now we came here to do a job because we wanted Visby to be a steam dry dock. Oh, I know why. It's because elements of our navy have been built. So we're up to 6 now. We still need 4 third rates, but that might need to wait a second. So they theoretically can't leave. So what we should do... No, we're going to see if we can starve them out. It takes 3 turns. Their supporting forces cannot get, in my understanding, because I've blockaded them, it's not like Med 2 where if you're in you're a ship in a port that's been blockaded, you can leave the port. I don't think this Spanish force can. And I'm ready to bank it. Oh, for the love of God. This is what happens. This is what happens. It's so annoying. I was saying that I would like a peace until 1717. There's no way it lets you do it. Until 1720. We're in 1717. Let's get some more ivory. Right, let's have a war. Now you should behave yourself now, because yes, we've built enough right buildings. This is the second army we ever made. You're going to be dropped off. We need to get to this bridge first. That's fine. Which means, can we expect Sweden to be attacked in the Indian continent? That's what I'm worried about. We've got two armies. Bloody joke that is. Right, what can we do to halt their advance? Where do we think they're going to go? Can you leave? Yes, you can, because we've been clever this time. And we've taken away... I think they're heading over there, so let's move you here. What we're going to do is we're going to kill them for once and for all now. I'm bored of this. I'm going to start taking away everything they hold dear. I don't care about these two. It's the other two territories I would like. So I want... what's it called? I can't read that from here. Ufa and Ust-Sisolsk. So war has resumed. Them pesky Russians. They're just... I don't know why. They've... maybe it's who they're allied with. Okay, we're just going to auto this. Auto it, repair it, move on to Dominican. You will regret that. I promise you. I promise you. That's ridiculous. There was no army there. There was just citizen infantry. Over here, your job is to get to Moscow as quickly as possible. And then come back here. A fleet has arrived. Straight away, why? Why are you on strike? You can have one of them just to shut you up. Right. Let's take Havana. Thanks, friend. Oh, that's good news. And Havana is awesome. We don't want that. You have a trading port, but a very small... Oh, we could do with the dry dock.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Right. Hang on, what men do you build over here? Colonial line inventory, yeah, so it look... I was thinking of taking... No, I need to keep my 2 in India. That province is super important to me. Right, we're not really at war. No. They want to go for it. That's fine. And doesn't look like Austria and Spain are actually fighting. What I'm very much expecting to happen, that I don't want to happen, is I'm fully expecting the Indians to now look at the problems I'm suffering with the other nations and to decide, oh, actually, doesn't that look like fun? Let's also go to war with them. So let's repair the infantry, and then let's go about repairing everything else. That's important. That's important. We would like you to be Protestant. Welcome to the Church of... I was going to say the Church of England. That probably sounds quite weird to people who aren't from England, doesn't it? Is there nothing here? Let's have one of them. Ah, can you kill that Spaniard? Ah, superb. They can't. Just because they'll be able to see. Ooh, what are we going to have? We're back up to 6,000, so if we have 2 turns of respite, we could get to... Tell you what, that's something we want to go for. Moscow is now behaving itself, so we don't really mind it. My problem is, I've got to be careful in case one of them seems to be making its way. Alright, let's have a bit of a fight. That wolf is bloody annoying. Right. In the words of Wellington. Oh, whoops. Pound away. Does he think he's hiding? I didn't know you could do that with artillery. I didn't know that you could hide whilst shooting at people. This should fall soon. Come on. Get a wiggle on, gents. We are the Swedish. The Swedish. That was an awful shot. There we go. Here we are. Just gonna have to wait for a hole to appear in the wall. And I'm thinking this time, doing something a little bit exciting, maybe putting 3 infantry units on here and charging down that gangplank. We'll see how I feel when I've actually marched up to them. Good. Fire. Good. Good. I just realised my chair had been slowly rolling away from my microphone for the last 31 minutes. So let's destroy this part. Come on. No. This. We're shooting at the wrong thing now. That's better. Now we're cooking. Well, at least we can safely say that the peace is over. I don't know whether I'm going to ever sign a peace treaty with Russia again now. They've had 3. They've had the option to live in peace and harmony with the burgeoning Swedish Empire. Swedish. And they've chosen against it, haven't they, really? So this is on them. They have 4... I might even man up a little bit, take all of their territory, so we're bordering the Indians on both sides. That might be helpful in an attempt to keep the tip of India secure by threatening to march through Persia. What are you doing? Fire. Thank you. 50%. Just gotta wait for it. I'm not gonna make another hole in the wall. 2 holes will be fine. I've just got to get my line infantry up and to the point. Hooray! And it's done. So now let's have the first 6. And then we'll put the second 6 down here. Are you still firing? That is mental. There you go. And then just come and stand over here. Otherwise they'll keep shooting. Artillery on this version just seem to have a mind of its own. Right. Well, actually, let's put them on the walls. You're going to go through the first breach. You're going to go through the second breach. Let's make sure you get up as well. You are also going to go through the second breach. And you're also going to go through the first breach. If you can run, you're going to run, soldiers. Lines are on. Now sometimes they come out of their little holes just as you want them to. Like this. Our superior firing drill. Hopefully they're on the walls. What about our company of men who have been scaling up here? Go and take them out. Routing, that's fine. Right. What are you on? 23. In fact, why don't we try and get you safely off the walls? Let's run this way. You're gonna go all the way down the wall. Where are you going? No! Oh, they are going the right way. Good. Then we can get them down the wall. Let's get him in. now come off that, come down here. Run, gentlemen. You get in that. You just form a barrier here. I don't know why you're not going the right way. If you could shoot them, that'd be lovely. You just stood there looking at them. What's happening over here? There's 44 of them, there's 70 of us. This is for my own town. This is what really annoys me about these. Right, we can nearly proclaim victory. What is that noise? Oh, they're actually... And that's the town centre. One of them is going to have to take quite the punishment. There you go. They're firing canister shot at point blank range. Turn and shoot. Aim. Jesus, they're taking... There you go. This will put on to ×6 now. What are you doing? Where did they go? They just run away. End battle. Heroic victory for Sweden. Sweden! Well done. So in this episode we have lost one, but we have gained Cuba as well. So that's very helpful. 8,000 we make because we lost some soldiers and don't have to pay them anymore. He's going up there. He's then coming across here. Are you already... Are they able to get to my territory? Yeah, we've got to be careful of that. Maybe he, once that's been rebuilt... Oh, we can't do anything anyway. We need to make sure we do not lose Moscow. Moscow is key. There are loads of towns in Moscow. And we don't have the ability to fight for it, really. So maybe we just need one army more sort of going around mopping up. Alright, what do we need? What does that do? That's the one. Plus 15% generated by all ports. What do we need for that? Is it just a straight swap? So we need to get a modern university, so we need that now. Whew. Is there something we can blow up? Yes. He's just running around. He's a one-man army, isn't he, this one? What a guy. Right. You can raid the towns all you want, my friend. It won't affect me. You don't care if you set Russia on fire. We just don't mind. Hang on a tick-tocking minute. How badly? Oh, that's fine. So we're going to run back to Moscow before they can get there, in theory. If not, bugger. It's literally what I said I didn't want to do. Right, let's go and have a look at my new friends in Cuba. Oh, you've got a farm. Right, we're going to need you to have a port. Ooh. We could do with you. Is that seconds? Yes. So that's very helpful indeed. I haven't got any money left. Disappointing. Can't. Let's just check in case there's any little Spanish fleets that shouldn't be where they should be. Ah, did I build any more fleets? You literally go there. You're just a plug. So that's very good news. I'm not sure we're going to get there in time. It's going to be interesting. We've only got 10 minutes of the episode left. And I'm not too sure I'm going to get away with it. I'll be so cross if I lose Moscow. Yeah, we just don't care at the minute. When they're dead, we shall repair things. What on earth is that drop off? Ministers. What happens if you were the head? Do we make a lot more money? Not really. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't set your little targets. That's good. My fleet has arrived. Oh, I didn't look. Bugger. Is it in the Ivory Coast? No. Is it in... Yeah, it is in the Ivory Coast. The coast of Brazil was where I was first. Forgive me, everyone. Forgive me. There you go. It's a little bit more money. And we can finally do it. Look at this. Whoa, look at that. 122 guns. That is insane. Oh, I don't think I could. Can I afford it? No, probably not. So you've been fully retrained. You've been moved. Has the army in Cuba been fully retrained? Yes. So actually what we would like to do here is start building up a colonial force. Isn't that something? Tobacco is very helpful. When's that built? 3 turns. So hopefully we can move. What happens if we move you out? You're used to foreign ownership, aren't you? So, yeah, so maybe like 2 turns and it's ready. Or when, as soon as we've got some of our own, and we're going to go to Santo Domingo, Saint Dominic, I believe. So again, I will say it. If you know, oh, she's such a dick. She's such a dick. If you know, if you have an idea what I should have done, rather than going right, sod it, I need sort of 10 turns of peace, not 10 years, because that'd be 80 turns on this version. Then do let me know.
Bryter belägringen! Vidare order.
There you go.
Befälhavare. Marsch!
Then please do let me know in the comments. Sorry, I got sidetracked with what was actually happening. I couldn't afford to repair my own nations, and I kept having the revolts in Sweden and Denmark. So in my head, having just a couple of turns to reset and regroup was massively beneficial. So now hopefully this army under Arvid Ellison is coming down to Uffa, and this army here under Malt Sodin is going to retake for another time Kazan. What a ball ache that this isn't even an interesting war. The interesting war is over here, where we can now make a general and recruit the 12 pounders. So I'm going to have an actual army. That's good news. He's coming to go here. Then on that little trading vessel, he's going to nip across, land in this port, and go. And then we'll have two of the largest islands. Do there any of those? That's the Ottomans. Ooh, are the pirates dead then? That's France. That's France. France and France. So actually, once we've taken this island out, we're looking at landing here and then marching down into taking all of New Spain, really. We're not that fussed about this one. We're going to leave them Santa Fe because I'm generous and benevolent. I think probably one more turn should do it, and then we can set up the continuation of the war with Russia and hopefully with Spain. It's always good fun to fight someone new. I'm expecting them to have a bit more of a navy than what they've got, if I'm honest. Protestant missionary in Sweden, that's fine. Does that mean that you're here? Where could you go? Probably down here. Does it matter? Just wander off into Russia at random. I got an agent in Moscow. Come down here. We have an agent over here as well somewhere. Where's he gone? But we're going to call it a day for there. Once we've spent some monies. We're going to go there. And we're going to get on the ships. We're not going to forget. And we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go... Why don't you just go on the land? You can go back there. Marvellous. Oh, my agent got executed. That's why he's no longer about. If you can hear the cat, that's because Zoe, Pig's just got home. And the cat instantly thinks, oh, Mummy's home, I have to go and see her. Even though I've been home for nearly an hour or so, and she doesn't really care about me. That's enough for my self-esteem issues. So, we're going to leave it there, so we've got a bit of money to play with when we get back. Thank you very much for watching, and we will be continuing the conquests of America next time. Do take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.